Hello, hello. Well, you may be able to hear the sounds of a very busy house around me because things are hopping this morning. The helpers are here. They are busy. Laurent and I are here. We're busy. Laurent's two sons are here. They are sanding rocks apparently. I heard about that and I stepped away and I was like, I'm not getting involved with this. If they want to sand a rock, they can sand a rock. But the reason we're so busy is because Laurent's sister and her two sons are arriving this evening. Laurent's parents are also going to arrive tomorrow. So we are kicking into gear to make Everdeen look its absolute best and get all the cleaning and chores and stuff done before they arrive so that they can see the real finished, clean, tidy, beautiful product at its best level, hopefully. We're also going to do a couple little extra projects besides gardening and cleaning, which I will show you guys later on. But in the meantime, things are very busy and we got a lot of work to do. So I'm going to run downstairs where helper number 2, Mom, is tackling a massive project already this morning. Speaking of massive projects, this is cleaning project number 1. While we've been working in the new bathroom right down there, we've just turned the dining room into a disaster zone. And we're going to need to eat in here tonight because we're about to be 9 people. I'm really not sure how we're going to fit 9 people at this table. We might have to bring a second table in. But this is the only kind of space option for eating, especially tomorrow when we go from 9 people to 11 people. So this all needs to get cleaned up and presentable today. Speaking of cleaned up and presentable, you look very nice.
Thank you. I have a message of hope for all our online friends in warm places like Arizona and South Florida and wherever else you may be. Mm-hmm. I'd just like to point out that it's July, it's 11 o'clock in the morning, and I'm wearing a sweatshirt.
Wow.
So there's hope, guys.
Listen to this. Don't listen to this. It's only because she's sitting in here doing nothing. I've been working outside and I'm sweating.
He's
and
wearing
I've got on my little short sleeve all cotton shirt, which I bought at the market last year for 10 euros, which are just great and very comfortable. But it is not that cool, and I just finished closing the shutters to keep the heat out.
You look like different versions of apparel for seasons. You're fall, winter, early fall.
Yes.
You're late spring, and you are midsummer.
Yeah.
Are we a little warm? Well, do you want to come downstairs with me and show everyone your big project for the day?
Yes. You don't need to borrow my sweatshirt.
No, I'm good.
You're good.
I'm good.
I think if you had a sweatshirt on, you might sweat so much that you dehydrated yourself and became a mummy. So, here we see the wild laundress in the middle of her domain. I would like to point out that I did ask you if it was okay to do a large amount of laundry, and you said yes, and I think you might be regretting now that response.
Oh, and this.
This is the main part of the laundry. This is actually our clothes, and also that bag on the floor,
Yes.
our actual clothes.
All right. I'll start with that.
The horrific, messy pile of curtains is not urgent. That's just...
That's long term.
Anytime I've been working in the house and there's been a curtain in my way, I've just dumped it there. And eventually it'd be nice to wash them and get them all folded and organized, but that is not a today project. Do not worry about that. We just more are desperately in need of clothes.
All right.
Thank you.
Start with these.
Did I tell you you're very, very, very nice and patient and understanding?
And welcome. I want to be welcome.
You are welcome. You're going to get lots of meals in payment for this.
Yes.
How is your day going?
Oh, we'll talk about it.
You look sad.
Yeah. So first of all, if we take the chronological order, first of all, a few weeks ago I hurt my back. I have a back problem.
Yes, you are on a strict order to not lift heavy things or twist in unexpected ways.
Yeah.
You no.
Yeah, so I hurt my back like 2 weeks ago, and I have a hernia, and so I'm a little miserable because of that, because I feel a little disabled about that.
Yeah, but you still tried to carry a suitcase up the stairs just now, and both me and my mom had to like physically take it away from you.
Yeah, true, because I'm not the smartest person in there. And also, yesterday I backed up the PT Cruiser in the drive, and right after that, no, not right after that, like
Several hours after
several
that.
hours after that, when we needed to go and pick the helpers at the station, I just couldn't find the keys anymore. I was like almost sure they were in my pocket, and I'm still sure they are in my pocket. I'm checking again, but
The problem is that like physics and reality are
Yeah.
not sure that they're in your pocket.
no, it's like a quantum thing,
Another dimension, they are in your pocket.
and I've been wandering around like for hours.
We looked for them for 3 hours yesterday.
Yeah, until 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And I just can't find them, and
The good news is we can use the other car.
yeah, we can use the CRV.
But we're not going to focus on that because we're going to have a nice day. And Tomas had a really nice day so far.
Yeah.
Tomas,
With the sender.
the 9-year-old who decided to sand rocks this morning.
Well, sandrock, and he wanted to sand the glue that was on this floor.
What's that?
Yeah.
That's a great big hole in the floor.
Yep.
Because when you let your son sand rocks,
It's
bad
this
things
floor.
happen.
Yeah.
Have we learned from this experience? Things are just not going great for you.
How about children for
Encore
also?
2 autres plumes.
Oh, cool. Merci, Romeo.
C'est dingue parce qu'on voit des plumes là. Oh,
I'm getting gifts of a lot of dirty pigeon feathers. Merci.
comment on fait pour le mettre? Ok, attrape.
C'est trop bien, Romeo. Merci beaucoup.
Ouais.
Cool. Nice. Hello. You've made a lot of progress.
Yeah, this thing is like trying to fly a space shuttle.
So
It's got this is a touch screen, by the way.
yeah.
And
What's
it
your
has-
job? Explain what your job is right now.
Well, my job is to assemble this whole thing and find out how much space on the wall over there it's going to take to hang it, so that I don't put the bracket up and then find that I put it too low or too high or too whatever. Because, for instance, all of these extra things, like this right here, you put this up and the bracket holds it up, and then these things stick
Oh,
up
yeah.
on top of the bracket. So over there, we've got to have enough clearance for all this stuff, or else you'll be hunting all over the house for these sooner or later.
So this is the new vacuum that's just arrived.
Oh, it's a vacuum. I wondered what this was. Oh no.
That really worries me.
We
So-
really need also one of those that runs around the floor all by itself, so that when you get a cat, the cat can ride on top of it.
That's
Because
true,
this
yeah.
makes great videos, is to have the cat riding on top of the vacuum all over the place.
Well, we'll get Simba to come over and he can sit on this vacuum and then you can push it
I don't think
around.
So I think Simba might be a little. We would need a diesel-powered one to pull
Yeah, it's
Simba
true.
around.
Simba's gotten a little large.
Simba's been too close to the food bowl.
So this is the new vacuum. We wanted to get a new vacuum because this old vacuum that we had for like typical household vacuuming is just shot. It is so broken. And also I think it's better to have one that you don't have to bend down to move around, especially if mom's going to use it from time to time. So this way you guys don't have to bend over and drag around the main body of a vacuum.
Yeah, no, this one's not bad. It's not super light, but it's not heavy.
It's the same one that we have in Paris, and I love it in Paris. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that. Very nice. So, it's got the wall-mounted charger. And so your job, should you choose to accept it, is to mount the wall-mounted charger.
Oh Lord, look, it's just wonderful. It's the latest thing.
I guess that just leaves me to jump into the dining room cleaning. Yikes. my god, it's a room again. It's not perfectly clean, but it is acceptable, which is today's standard. Just don't look in the under construction bathroom. No. Yes. Ignore. Regard. I feel very silly. I've been really stressed about the sconces in the hallway because only half of the light bulbs worked.
And one of them was tickling.
Yeah.
Not tickling, but blinking.
Flashing.
Flashing.
And you've just replaced the bulbs and they all work.
Wow.
Don't rub it in. Did I mention I'm really glad that you're back? Did I mention that I'm really glad you guys are back? Because you're very nice to have around.
Here,
And useful.
let me brush your teeth for
And aggressive.
you. Right.
Are we close enough?
I don't know, are you warm?
Are you warm?
I'm very warm.
You're very wet. Alright, so for our next trick. Dun dun dun. This is where the children are gonna sleep. So we need to turn this into a bedroom for 4 children in the next
20 minutes.
Great. This is gonna go great.
We are still on the convert this place into a bedroom for children project, and there's an issue here that we have already talked about, which is this floor is very squeaky. I don't know. I will show you better than that. Here we are. I think there was probably a stair somewhere around here at some point because there's a very clear cut. Or maybe a project of doing a stair, and it's very, very squeaky and it can move here. So I will go on the lower floor and show you what's happening here. Okay, so here am I in the apartment that's under the bedroom, and here is the problem. I think this was supposed to be where the hole was. And you can see that when someone is walking here, can you walk on it, please? Yeah, this board here is going down, and this board is just held with these 2 nails. Huh?
You're saying I'm heavy?
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, instead of having these nails under the board, I'm going to put nails through the board so it holds better. Oh. Ah. I've twisted several nails, coming back with more nails.
Non mais est-ce que je peux t'aider en quelque chose?
Tu restes en bas, tu me donnes cette vis après. D'accord?
Sérieux, tu peux la laisser là parce que comme ça tu peux l'attraper.
Bah oui, mais j'aime autant que tu me la donnes, comme tu veux. Comme tu veux, mon Roméo.
Il n'y a pas un travail plus important?
Tout de suite, non.
Well, the wood is a little too tough for this 12 volt. I will remove it and drill a little bigger hole, and then it will work better.
Oh yeah, it's going. It should work. It might take some time, but at least it should be really tight after that. Good. So I'm doing another one here, and then we go up to try to see if it's still squeaky. Well, it's much better. I should probably screw this.
That's a little better. I feel like it is suitable to house children now. We've now got to assemble the bed that we bought to go in this room. So I mentioned before, this is going to be the only room in the house. It's going to be a double room with 2 single beds. We've bought 1 single bed, and we've actually reserved another one on Facebook Marketplace that we're going to go pick up on Monday, but that is not useful for tonight. So we're going to set up the 1 single bed that we bought, and then we've got a camping bed, and then we've got a couple mattresses that we can just put on the floor. It'll be like camping. They'll enjoy it. And then this can be the completed children's room, ready for the 4 cousins who are going to have an absolute party down here. We've put them at the far end of the first floor for a reason. We also blocked the window with this big piece of furniture so they can't open and they can't fall out for a reason. We've seen them together before. Okay, I'm starting to be a little intimidated by how complicated this bed is to assemble. There's about 78 pieces. What even is that? What is it for? The more I see of this bed, the more I'm worried about us being able to assemble it.
Well, it doesn't sound as easy as IKEA, but I think we can do it. I think we can do it.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
They should have numbers on them, and they don't. Nope. That's the thing when you get second-hand furniture. But this goes front, so this is this one.
Some of them actually have numbers,
Oh.
but not all of them. Nah, we'll
What,
figure
where
out.
would the challenge be if they all had
Yeah.
numbers?
Well, it seems we forgot to take you out of the bed before building it. Do you think you can escape?
I honestly don't know. I
Well,
might have to take off this part.
go on.
It's really not easy. Because it's smaller. It's smaller than like the distance between my hip and my knee.
Whoa.
Whoa. It's so nice. It's even prettier. I've never seen it put together before, obviously. It's so nice, and it's even prettier than I expected it to be. And then under here, we've got extra bed for other child. And then for the other two children, the cousins who are just staying a few days, we're going to put a camp bed and a mattress on the floor. But it's officially a kid's room. Yay! The children have a place to sleep. You know, now that I think about it though, maybe providing this very nice and fancy bed for the children is not living up to my evil stepmom reputation. Might have to do something evil this afternoon just to make sure they stay a little bit scared of me. It's very important for stepmoms. Well, I wanted to do a grand reveal with everything finished and showing the second bed in the room and all that, but obviously there's children in the room as well. So here's the grand reveal, reality, messy children's room style. We have two matching beds and a bunch of children's stuff. But I think this is going to look so nice with these two matching beds, especially once we have all the shelves. But obviously we're going to remove that big wood trunk. At the moment, we've just put it there so that children can't fall out the window. But in the future, we're going to build a window seat and another shelf over the top to really build in those shelves. But for the moment, this is looking great. I'm obsessed with the beds. They are so nice. They're so practical. They even have these little pull-out closed drawers that can be bedside tables. And they're the perfect thing for this space. So very, very happy. Well, I guess that's a good place to leave it for today. I'll just finish up by saying, if you enjoyed this video, please do let me know by liking it or leaving a comment or subscribing to this channel, because as you guys know, we're doing the big summer push to just get as much done as possible while we're here this summer and maybe even finish the inside of the house. That is the goal. We'll see how it goes, but that is the goal. So if you want to see all the progress and see if we actually achieve that goal, then subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on anything. And as always, a big, big, big thank you to our patrons, because you guys are just the best, and we appreciate your patronage so much. And I've mentioned it on the last couple of patron videos, but if you haven't caught up, we are trying to do a lot more patron videos while we're here during the summer. I'm trying to do not daily, but like close to daily. So there's going to be a lot of behind the scenes, a lot of little patron extras. And if you're interested in becoming a patron, there's a link to our Patreon just below this video. It starts from, I think, $5 a month. So there's affordable options, and there's a lot of little behind the scenes stuff that you get. So if you're interested in becoming a patron, please do follow that link. And to our current patrons, you guys are so much appreciated. Thank you so much for your support. And with that, I think I'm going to run off and do family type activities that are happening. And I will see you guys next time.